Tonight, teens everywhere are crying tears of blood after Zayn Malik's new direction in life. Does this mean the rise of emo boy bands once again?
Plus, Jeremy Clarkson has been fired, but who will offend minorities on the BBC?
Also, the race for 10 Downing Street is hotter than a pot of tea and a plate of biscuits. Is it me, or has Britain been in the news a lot? I can feel my teeth starting to gnarl up already. The Funyon starts.
Welcome to the Funyon, the Zayn Malik of the news world. I'm Dion Sumer.
And I'm Spencer Lachele, and I have to leave this job because I just want a normal life. Our top story tonight, an institution in shambles. Many of us are now only coming to terms with one of the most shocking revelations to besiege our community in the past decade.
That's right, Spencer. Exclusive reports by Tiger TV's Jackie Massey have exposed systematic hazing by an LSU fraternity that have sent chills up our spines.
Jesus, no. I'm talking about the secret Raising Cane's breakfast menu. Jesus. Keniacs this week and their hearts broken when reports of impending Raising Cane's breakfast menus rolled out to turn out to be false. And the restaurant chain only serves the exclusive menu in the San Antonio International Airport as required by law and has no plans to roll out the new menu options to its over 150 locations nationwide. Thanks, Cane's.
Spencer, I understand how difficult this is for you, but remember all the great options LSU has to offer within walking distance of campus.
Oh yeah? Like what? The closest McDonald's besides the one in the Union requires at least a bike to even get there. And forget even trying to go to the Waffle House, especially in, morning traffic.
Thankfully, the good folks at Louis Cafe have not only the best breakfast menu in the capital city made with the freshest ingredients, but have a new convenient location less than a quarter mile from their old place.
Wow, really? Tell me more.
Louis Cafe has been a Baton Rouge favorite for over 70 years and a supporter of the LSU Fightin' Tigers. Located at 3372 Lake Street, Louis is so much more than eating dog food off the tarp at Acacia Fraternity House. Enjoy a relaxing atmosphere surrounded by friends and a staff who would never think of torturing you to get in the door.
Wow, with a pitch like that, why would you go anywhere else for breakfast?
That's why you gotta go to Louis, open 24 hours a day. Tell them Dion sent you.
Governor Bobby Jindal was in the gym this week selling tickets to the gun show, also lifting weights. In an interview with MSNBC, Jindal says that working out is one of the most important regimens of his day, giving him the energy to run the state economy in shambles. The Honorable Governor is apparently a frequent guest of the high-end Equinox Gym in New York City, which, according to our sources, is not in the state of Louisiana. Is Jindal gearing up for a presidential run in 2016, flexing that commander-in-chief muscle for the press? Well, one thing's for certain, Jindal doesn't skip leg days.
Speaking of the gym, Funyon Opta writer Placenta Grande has a great piece on thefunyon.com with some hints and tips on how to properly use the gym, including playing your personal music out loud and hogging all the dumbbells. All of you future juice heads can check it out on our website right now. And with a brand new one-time segment is Pat Gunther with his review on the new album by artist Earl Sweatshirt.
Hi all, Pathany Gunthano here, the Funyon's busiest unemployed hipster. Shout out to the real Anthony Fantano, who couldn't be here because he's stuffed in the trunk of my Subaru. Let's just say he had it coming after refusing to review my reviews. Now this week, I'll be reviewing the sophomore album of Odd Future Wolfgang Killed Them All's resident lyrical genius Earl Sweatshirt's I Don't Go Outside. Like the album implies, Earl raps and rhymes about everything he hates, from none other than the outdoors to making money and being famous. Now this marks a big departure from Earl's early work, where he rapped outside in the cutthroat Los Angeles suburbs, skateboarding and making weirdos on the internet not feel bad for being like the way they are. Now, however, there's more of that two-chord, sinister, sinewy production that 16-year-old crust punks can continue to smoke weed to on this LP. And it's great in doses. Now here, Earl spits bone-chilling bars that get right under your nose and crawl into your brain, and frankly, it's pretty fantastic. No joke, this album, guys, will get you messed up. You'll surely want to gamble your student loans and pick up a coke habit because your mom doesn't really understand why you don't try hard in school. Earl has found his own voice, finally, which is impressive because longtime fans should also be relieved to hear that the rest of the Odd Future hate school, kill them all collective is nowhere to be found on the album. Now, the first single, Grief, makes me want to sort of sit in a dark room and sway back and forth while thinking about the impact of Benghazi on foreign affairs. Does any one of my followers have a Zoloft hookup, by the way? One thing that really bothered me about the album is I had a bit of a problem with the Grief music video. As a vlogger and, online personality, it's my job to call that out. So, as a white guy, I'm not 100 emoji about Earl and his pals, donning whiteface for this music video. The execution is pretty frankly terrible. The only good thing I can take away from this is that Earl looks like a slightly more attractive Iggy Azalea. Despite offending a long line of white people, dead and alive, myself included, the album was really amazing, like the rest of Earl's work. This is the type of album you want to put on while walking to class and discovering yourself 8 months into your freshman year. It's great, but you gotta be careful. This album does get a bit icy in the production and some of the themes, so you may want to bring a coat. Now, all that considered, I'd give this album a decent to hard 4.5 snowflake emojis out of 5. Did you enjoy having someone tell you what music is supposed to sound like? Did you like the album? Did you hate the album? Tweet suggestions for our next hipster album review at Funyon Gang.
Coming up next, when are my nudes gonna get as big as Mr. Pat Funyon bag here? I'm sick of this.
Plus, I share with you my top 5 favorite Pat Gunther nudes. Stay tuned.
Welcome to F News, the only entertainment segment clinically proven to reduce Alec Baldwin's psychotic outbursts. I'm Logan Domeng, and I'm back after volunteering a month with the Save the Melting Margaritas Project in Cozumel. Global warming has no chill, y'all. All right, everyone shut up. Taylor Swift is trending on Twitter. She reportedly went from 0 to 69 for purchasing the domain names taylorswift.porn and taylorswift.adult. Sources say her brokers convinced her to pull out from underperforming startups and ram her investments through the hot, lucrative back doors of the porn industry. Stalker fans in online comment sections rejoiced over the possibility of the end to long-time speculation over Swift's specific references to X-rated material after the deal details leaked about Swift's plans to direct an upcoming bio porn examining the trials pop star faced during her first North American tour. In fraternity news, Chris Brown is reporting for daddy duty. He says he will move to California and spoil his baby girl Royal. This marks the only time in the rapper's history where he made time for a girl and didn't slap her silly. Breaking news, I'm receiving a hot tip sent in from our outsourced gossip line in Hollywood, India. Angelina Jolie revealed to the world that she did in fact ditch her pesky ovaries. She made the vital announcement during a UN summit in Damascus today. Experts say it can help dissolve hatred debates over worldwide and promote global peace. Now, I know at the Funyon we like to joke, but ovarian cancer is no laughing matter. Did you know that ovaries are the leading cause of cancer for women between the ages of life and death in America? Please do your part and donate. Together, we can overcome this. Well, that's all the celebrity larvae I can release from my slimy egg sack that is Hollywood. For more juicy cocktails, visit thefunyon.com.
Coming up next, we recovered some of the Funyon's lost Mardi Gras footage. You'll never believe what I did for beads.
Plus, Kylie Jenner posts a selfie to Instagram. Does this mean she's ready to call it quits with Tyga? Stay tuned for more useless information.